What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? We are back.
Once
Black
again,
and yeah. Once again, black and white, just sports. I'm Pat,
I'm Dante.
and we're gonna get into a couple things here. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start off with the NBA. The season kicks off tomorrow.
Man, I cannot wait. This is the most exciting time of the year, people. All sports is being played at the same time.
They are, but I'm kind of just I'm like I'm gonna take my time on the NBA because for one, I think everybody and their mama know at this point who's gonna win this year. It's pretty much ridiculous, but
Yeah, it's pretty much booked, but I
we're
want to see who
gonna
comes in second.
we're gonna predict our rankings top five in the
Top
East,
five
top five in the West.
and top five in the entire
No, top
top
10
10 in the league.
entire league power rankings. So do you want to go ahead and get your top five going, or you want me to start?
Go ahead and give it to him.
Go ahead, give me 1 second. Let me okay. So I'm gonna start. What do you want to do? East or West? Where do you want to start?
Let's start in the East. We on the
Let's
East.
start in the East. Okay. So my number one team coming out the East right now is the Toronto Raptors.
Mm.
I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm going with them. They was the top seed last year, okay, and that's when Kyrie was healthy all up until like the last week of the season. LeBron was with the Cavs, and the Sixers. They're still kind of young at that point, but they came along well. But I'm gonna go with the Raptors. They added Kawhi Leonard, which is a huge upgrade from
I
DeRozan.
don't know about huge, but it is
It's
an
a
upgrade.
huge upgrade from DeRozan. So until someone knocks them off, I'm going with them because I think just DeRozan. Or, I'm sorry, Kawhi is going to be a big addition to them. And yeah, like I said, until someone knocks them off, they're the top seed for me right now. Number two, I'm going to go with the Celtics. Um, Kyrie and Hayward. Hayward's going to be back. Um, I don't know how much of an impact he is with this team. He played like 10 minutes into the first game last year before he messed up his ankle, and I don't know. I don't know how he fits, man. I'm trying to see where he's gonna get shots. Kyrie's the number one option. Um, I'm assuming Hayward is a 2-3. Tatum, I think, is a number two option, and then you got Jalen Brown, which can be a third. So he's going to be splitting third, fourth option in my opinion. So we'll see where he works in. So they're the number two seed in my opinion. 76ers will be third. Um, it's pretty much the same team. I think who did they lose? They lost Bellinari. They lost.
Yeah, Bellinelli, yeah. They
Uh,
didn't really lose any major
I mean,
pieces.
he was a big shot for them, so they lost him. So I mean, I think this is were they third last year?
Yeah,
I
pretty
think
much
that's about
third
where they
seed last
were.
year.
I don't think they will move up. I don't think they're going to be better than either one of those teams. Ben Simmons still can't shoot. I think he was.
That's yet to be seen.
I think he actually like mentioned it like in an interview where he's not the best shooter, but I mean it is what it is.
Neither
It's
was
kind of what
Magic, people.
he's not Magic either. So and he's not LeBron because he doesn't have the force that LeBron went to the hoop with.
He's
So
close.
it's not even close. So yeah, they'll be third. Number four is the Pacers.
Whoa.
Um, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
The Pacers are fourth.
No, I got who's Oladipo. I'm sorry, Oladipo had that team going last year. They were a problem for real. They pushed the Cavs, and the Cavs, I guess, weren't the best team, but I mean, any team with LeBron is considered the favorite
Basically.
for the most part. So they pushed them a bit. So yeah, the Pacers they're gonna be a problem. Turner's coming back, who is pretty much a dominant center in the East. Oladipo is gonna keep going at it. So yeah, I think they'll be fourth. And number five, I'm gonna go with the Wizards.
Ah.
John Wall looks really fat. I don't know if it's fat or muscle.
Wow.
If you watch like any of his, I think he did like a series with Undisputed or Ball's Life. Um, one of these things I follow on Instagram. I can't recall the exact website or the brand, but he's been doing a video series like through the summer, I don't know if it's muscle or if it's fat, man. But he's put on weight.
Don't call John Wall fat, man.
One way or the
Don't
other,
call him
he has
fat,
put
man.
on weight.
He's put on quickness and muscle.
So I think he's going to lose a little bit of quickness, but
Here
I
we
think
go.
he'll give a couple of the guards in the East a problem. I mean, Kyrie's undersized, Lowry's undersized compared to Wall. Now that he's got the weight on, Oladipo is a 2 basically, so I don't think he'll really guard Wall. But I think the Wizards will end up at 5. In a close second, I don't know. I have to look at it. I don't know when. Damn, I'm drawing so many blinks. I don't know if Porzingis is gonna be back, but they're my close second at 5th seed. They'll be a 6 for me. I can't remember when Porzingis will be back with him and Knox, and I think there'll be a problem. So I'm gonna let you take your East, and we'll go to the West.
Okay, let me give y'all the real top 5 people.
Yeah, all right.
Number 5, I have.
Oh, you're starting from 5 going up?
Yes, I'm going to
Okay.
start from 5 going
That's
up.
fine. That's fine.
Hey, Brittany. Hey, Tony. We see y'all. Number 5, I got the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh goodness, here you go.
They're going to still be that 5th, 6th seed, and strictly just because of the Greek Freak, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a top 6 player in the NBA.
Damn mind.
Easily top 10. It's nothing he can't do on the basketball court.
We had this discussion.
Nothing he
the other day,
can't do.
and
His
he was out of the
mid-range
top
is
10.
solid now. He can get to the cup whenever he wants. He's 7 foot. He can dribble. He can rebound, block shots, play D, and pass. So I got the Bucks, and then you got Middleton who can score 15 to 20.
And
You
that's
still
it.
got Eric Bledsoe at the one who
Where
can
did
give
he
you 15.
disappear as soon as he got to the Bucks? Where did he go?
You
when
still
he
got Snell who can shoot. So the
Really?
Bucks aren't that bad. They're not
Really?
going to be a contender or anything, but they can be 5th seed.
Okay.
So that's my number 5 is the Bucks.
Okay.
Number 4, this was a close one, but number 4, I got Toronto Raptors.
Wow, that far down?
Got them at 4.
Out your damn mind.
Yes, they picked up Kawhi Leonard. Everybody's ecstatic about Kawhi Leonard. Who else is on our team?
They got Lowry coming.
Lowry is a regular season player. The regular season, he looks above average. Playoffs come, he's average or worse. No one else on their team is even a threat. Valanciunas and really,
Valanciunas will get buzzed.
really like the Raptors. The
Lowry-
Raptors aren't going to be sorry, but I don't think they're going to be. They're 4th, like I said. They'll be 4th seed strictly on Kawhi Leonard, and Lowry's going to be a very good point guard in the regular season.
Lowry took second fiddle to DeRozan, and DeRozan is not a top 1 player at all.
Watch
that's
what he
their
does.
problem.
Watch what he does with the
Kawhi-
Spurs. Wait till we get to the West
I mean,
segment.
there's a difference between him and the Spurs and him and the Raptors. Greg Popovich will make the system work for him. There's a difference. That's
DeRozan
why.
led the league in scoring last year, most of the season.
Okay, there you go. Make it better.
Okay, so yeah, I got Toronto number 4. Number 3, and this is going to be a shocker for some people. Number 3, I got the Wizards, man. John Wall is a top 5 point guard in the NBA to me. 20 and 10 every night, easily. 20 and 10 every night.
Top 5 might be pushed.
Jumper got way
Top
better.
5 is
He can get to
really
the basket
pushing it.
whenever he wants. He's athletic as hell. He plays D. He averages 10 assists a game. Then you add Bill, who's a 20-point scorer, who can shoot, who can create his own shot, who also plays defense. Then you add Dwight Howard, who's still a 15 and 10 every night.
Please
And
don't
can
ever
still play
mention him.
defense,
Don't
man.
ever mention that man.
Then you still got
ever.
Marcus Morris, you still got Otto Porter, you still got Oubre, the Wizards, and I keep hearing through the grapevine they may be trying to go after Jimmy Butler.
There's no way.
So the Wizards, I got number 3 right now, man. The Wizards, I think, are gonna make some noise this year. I think adding Dwight Howard gives them an anchor down low, also somebody that can finish
Let me ask you this:
and can go down low
think
too.
At this point in his career, Dwight Howard is better than Gortat?
Yes, just last year his numbers was better than Gortat. Look it up.
Wow.
Last year his numbers was better than
Folks,
Gortat.
If you heard any music, I apologize. This man forgot to turn his phone on silent. Please turn your phone on silent.
I apologize, people. Last year, Dwight Howard numbers were better than Martin Gortat. And Dwight Howard is in his 30s.
That was your 13?
Yes, the Wizards are 3. Okay, 1 and 2 are everyone's pretty much guessed. Number 2 is gonna be Philly. They just out talent everyone, man. Embiid's the best. Embiid is the best big man in basketball. Him and Boogie, 1 and 2.
Wow!
It's nothing.
Are you serious?
It's nothing.
So Davis is a far
The
distance.
best.
three.
All right, let me rephrase that. The best centers in the league is Embiid. Anthony Davis is a power
No,
forward,
he's
not a
not.
center.
Wait.
Not a center.
He was a
Just
power
because he
forward.
plays center doesn't make that his
He
natural
was
position.
a power forward when Cousins was there.
He's a power
He's a
forward. He was
center.
always that. Amara Sheik was their center before Boogie got there. You forgot that?
Did you
He's
just
a power
do you
forward.
remember who you just said, right?
Amara Sheik, he played with Houston and he played with the Pelicans.
Yes. And he was a biggest bum ever. The
It
biggest
doesn't matter. He was the
bum
center.
ever.
Anthony Davis is the power forward. That's his
there
natural
to
position.
He was there to fill a spot. That man sucked.
Anthony Davis'
He played with the
position in
Bulls, too.
college
Ran him
was
into the
the
Bulls.
the Bulls.
That's why.
also.
That's where the Pelicans got him from.
Anthony Davis'
Yeah,
natural
facts.
position is a
Facts.
power forward, not a center.
Who?
Anthony Davis' natural position is a power forward, not
How
a
tall is
center.
he?
Anthony
How tall
Davis is 6'10", 6'11".
Okay. What's the average of the centers in the league right now? Probably
About that height. But anyway, Embiid is the most talented center in the league. Him and
Wow.
Boogie.
Still,
He can dribble. He can shoot threes. He can pass.
I'm gonna
He
look
can
something
rebound
up
and he can
really
block
quick.
shots. Embiid is the anchor of that team. Then you add Ben Simmons, who averaged darn near a triple-double last season without shooting any jump shots. So imagine if he can hit a 15-footer. Ben Simmons is easily getting 20 points a game, if not more.
The
On
problem
top
is he
of
can't.
on top
He
of 10
cannot hit a
assists,
15-footer.
on top of 10 assists and anywhere between 7 to 10 rebounds. Then you got Markelle Fultz, who's back healthy, who's going to get way more
He's gotta
minutes.
prove something.
He's going to be
He has to
he's going to
prove
be a
so.
double-figure scorer this year, and he's going to make plays this season. They still have J.J. Redick, who's a knockdown shooter. You still got Covington, knockdown shooter. Still got Sarge, knockdown shooter. They have shooters all around the field to go with Embiid and Simmons, which is an excellent formula for that team. And they have a good coach. So yeah, Philly's my number 2. Of course, we got number 1, man. It's the Green Machine, man.
Oh,
Boston.
Green Machine. Here you go.
Kyrie, man, and Tatum, and Hayward, and Horford, and Jaylen Brown, and Rozier, and Marcus Smart. And do I really need to name the rest of their roster? Like, that's 8 people right there. They only need to play those 8 people.
I mean,
They're stacked at every single position. They can match up with any team in the NBA. There's no team they can't match up with. Kyrie Irving is a top 10 player in the NBA.
Oh, now he is.
He's a
like the
top 5 point guard easily. Jason Tatum's going to be a superstar probably next year or the end of this year. Hayward is still a 15, 20 point scorer. Jaylen Brown is becoming a two-way player easily. Rozier is a bull. Smart is a bull. And then you got Horford, the veteran, still anchoring the paint, who can score, pass, and rebound. The Celtics are going to be a problem, man. It's going to be a dual fight between them and Philly all season long. I'm picking the Celtics to be number 1, but Philly's right behind them, man. It's going to be close. But those are my top 5 rankings in the Eastern Conference.
All right.
Let's move to the West.
Let's go to the West. I will start at 1 again. I don't know why he started at 5, but I'll start at 1. 1 is obvious. There's no even question about it. Golden State. 2 of the last 3 years champs. They're gonna repeat this year. I don't want to jump ahead, but it's ridiculous. They added Cousins, and I mean, he'll slow their running down a little bit, but it doesn't fucking matter, man. I mean, if they need to get into the half court, this man can step outside, hit a 3. He'll go down low and bully anybody in the West in the low post. They're number 1. I don't need to really
no
talk
arguments
about it.
here.
Number 2, the Thunder. The Thunder are going to be a problem this year. They got rid of fucking Melo. Melo has been weighing teams down since his last years with the Nuggets.
The disrespect to Carmelo Anthony is just horrid, man.
I mean, it's true.
It's just horrid,
his last
man.
years with the Nuggets, I mean, first of all, with the Nuggets, he never took them far.
He took them to the Western Conference Finals and lost to Kobe in 6 games.
Chauncey Billups took them to the Western Conference Finals back then.
Yeah, okay.
But he got to the Knicks, did nothing with the Knicks. I think they had like 1 or 2 playoff appearances. Such a disappointment. I was so excited as a Knicks fan to get him back in New York.
So you
where he
expect one
wanted to
player
be.
just to do everything.
I mean, they compared fucking Melo to LeBron coming out the draft. So,
And Melo was just as good their first several years.
yeah, guess what happened? LeBron got to the finals.
Oh,
Melo
yeah, in a
got-
weaker conference. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have happened if he was in the West.
He went
Nowhere
to the East,
near.
and what did he do?
Who?
Melo went to the East with the Knicks and got to the playoffs. What, twice? Once, twice. So what are you saying? The East is a weaker conference. So
that was several years later. Melo spent 6-7 years in Denver. By the time he got to the East, LeBron had Kyrie. He had different players then.
LeBron last year was what, 33 in his 15th season, and he dominated the fucking league.
He's a freak of nature. No one's disputing that.
So you telling me 6 years ago or 7 years ago when Melo got to the Knicks, he couldn't even get to the playoffs? Come on, man. I don't want.
He could have maybe got to the playoffs. He ain't leading no team to no finals.
Let me get back to my list. Anyways, Thunder. Without Melo, they're going to be a problem. Paul George wanted to go back because he knew what Westbrook has. He knew he got that drive. He knew he did. Number one, he knew he didn't have to be the number one option. With the Pacers, Paul George took him
to Eastern Conference Finals twice.
Pacers. He had Lance Stevenson that did the dirty work. He
Danny
had
Granger.
He had Granger. He had what's that big ass motherfucking name? Can't think of the center of that. It's pretty much plummeted since.
I can't. I know you talking about.
Anyways, I'm not gonna look it up. I'm not gonna take up too much time. Anyways, he had some squads with the Pacers, and they got that far. But he was the number one option. He doesn't need to be the number one option anymore. So Westbrook will carry the load and defer to Paul George, and they don't have to worry about stupid Melo trying to get some dumbass shot and not playing any
Why
defense
are you so disrespectful
and being chubby?
Why are you so disrespectful?
Because he destroyed the Knicks, man. He was supposed to take us at least to the playoffs and didn't do anything.
And watch what he does with Houston.
Number two is the Thunder. Number three, I'll give it to the Rockets. They're gonna drop because they're gonna drop because of Melo.
Yeah, good luck with that. They scored too much.
I honestly am hesitant on giving them number 3 spot because of Melo. The faces, yeah. Melo's gonna fuck up the Rockets. Watch and quote me now. Okay? Come talk to me
when they make it to the East.
Come talk to me again. Come talk to me All-Star break, and let's see where the Rockets are. Melo's gonna fuck with them because he refuses to come off the bench.
He'll be number 2 seed.
He's too proud to come off the bench. It's Melo. Who me?
He's a star. What star comes off the bench?
Since when?
Since he first entered the league, he's been a star. He was a superstar at one point.
All right. Guess what? Rockets are number 3, and they might even drop because of Melo. Let's see what happens to them. Of course, CP3. I mean, he's getting up there in age,
but he still can get it done.
Man, this motherfucker, that most stupid ass motherfucker wouldn't have fell in the fucking playoffs. They would have beat fucking Golden State, and I just hate Golden State. If we played the Rockets, I think the Cavs would have won. That's a different story for another day. But yeah, 3 Rockets. They might fall because of Melo. They're dropping because of Melo. They could be It could be 2 in the West, but they won't be because of Melo. Melo's gonna fuck them up. Watch. And quote me. Come back to me All-Star break and see where they're at. Number 4, I have the Jazz. The Jazz are gonna be a problem. The Jazz are tearing up the fucking league. Spider Mitchell.
The Jazz have one player, and now everyone has film on him.
It's just like taking over. Grayson from Duke. He's gonna come in here off the bench, hit a couple threes. I'm gonna give them number 4 spot, man. What was they? Number 5 or 6 last year?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6.
Okay. So why can't they?
You think they're gonna get that much better?
Yes. I
With
do.
who?
And I'm not even number 5, the Lakers. And I think they're gonna move up. Honestly, LeBron makes them a whole lot better. They got a lot of young talent. Ball has a lot to prove. He's gonna be second fiddle. LeBron. You know what? I don't know, man. LeBron at this point seems like he's all Hollywood this season. He's got shows. He's jumping on stage with Drake. I think he's done it in the past, so I won't say.
Drizzy. Hater.
Yeah, but he's doing concerts, he's doing shows, he's doing movies. This man is all about Hollywood right now. I think this season for him is the Lakers are a second fiddle for his brand. I think LeBron has literally focused completely on his brand. He got the Shop show came out.
That's an awesome show, by the way. Good
job,
Brian.
It's an awesome show. I've been meaning to watch it. He's in some Littlefoot. He's in the movie there. He's got a couple of productions.
Oh, whoa. You actually looked at the trailer for a cartoon movie?
No, I mean there's commercials out there that show the trailer and show who's in it.
Hey, just do it. Don't watch stuff like that no more, man. Just don't look at trailers like that.
You watch
too old, man.
First of
it's
all,
a cartoon.
Number one, I watch cartoons. Number two, if you watch any regular TV, Littlefoot comes on a commercial like 3 times a day. Okay, they say who's in the movie. He's in Littlefoot. He's in a movie. He's producing shows. The man is all about his brand right now. I think he's going to take a season. He knows Golden State is going to win. He's like, fuck it. I will go after it. He's going to win at least one ring with the Lakers. Mark my words. And that's my top 5. Let's get your top 5 going.
Okay.
Top 5.
Whatever. Number 5 I got is a 3-way tie.
Really? You can't just pick one?
Between the Jazz, the Spurs.
So hold on. You killed me for putting the Jazz 4 and you put them at 5.
They're not in the top 4.
One spot?
That's a big difference in the West. That means you have home court.
In the West, is literally 1 or 2
That
games.
means you have home court if you're a top 4 seed, 1 through 4. 5 through 8, you don't have home court.
You literally killed me off of one spot. But go ahead.
Number 5 is either going to be the Jazz, the Spurs, or the Timberwolves.
Wow, you got the Spurs that high.
I didn't dog them. I just said it ain't no major upgrade from DeRozan. DeRozan is a top 15 player in this league.
Wow. I need you to reconfigure your fucking top.
DeRozan is a top 15 player in the league. Book it. But yeah, one of those 3 teams will probably be 5 seed, so they're definitely going to be 5, 6, and 7.
So you can't pick this one for the.
Okay, if I just have to pick one right now, I probably would pick the Jazz to be 5.
You kill me for one.
Maybe
spot.
The Jazz, maybe.
Go ahead.
But I want to see Donovan Mitchell do this again. Everyone has film on him now. Everyone knows how he plays now. I want to see if he can do this again with film. He was a rookie. No one knew what to expect from him. So, no, I want to see if he can do this again and average 20, 25, or whatever he averaged last year. Because that's really the only offensive weapon they have. Yeah, Gobert can play D, and Ingles can knock down a couple shots here and there. Rubio, I like Rubio. I don't have nothing against Rubio. But that's about it. The rest of their roster is not scary. They don't have anyone else who can score like Mitchell. So, like I said, I want to see what else Mitchell can do in the Jazz as a team. But right now, if I had to pick, I'll pick them at 5. Okay. But it's a close one with the Spurs, and the Timberwolves are there too. Number 4 is the Lakers. I got the Lakers number 4. LeBron is going to elevate them to easily another 10, 15 wins. Easy. They won 36 last year without LeBron. So you don't think LeBron can get them an extra 10 or 15 wins? Yes, he can. Not to mention you adding all these veterans who can still play. I wasn't asking you nothing.
Thank you.
Rondo, still a veteran, can still play. Played excellent last year in the playoffs with the Pelicans. Then you add Stevenson, who can still play, still talented. McGee.
Don't ever mention McGee's name.
McGee can still rebound and catch alley-oops.
He's going to average 4 points.
I don't care about his average. It's his presence. He's a 7'1" center who can run the floor and dunk it.
Average like 0.01 blocks.
You're a hater.
Keep going.
You add Michael Beasley, who can still score and get it done.
Beasley's going to disappear.
Not to mention,
mark my words, that man would have flourished in New York. I don't know why he left.
Because he wanted to win.
He left for the money.
He left because he wanted to win.
He's going to disappear with the Lakers.
He's going to get minutes, 20 minutes a game. Then Kuzma is easily 15, 20. Ingram is going to be a star. Ingram is 6'9", 6'10". Then you got LeBron. And I didn't even mention Lonzo Ball, who has an excellent shot now. So, yeah, the Lakers are going to be 4th. Number 3 is OKC. They're definitely going to be, I think, better than last year. They have Allen Robinson back, who was lost for the season last year with a horrific injury. He's their defender. Their lockdown defender. Westbrook comes back. If Westbrook can shoot less than 30 times a game, they should be okay. Paul George definitely needs to take at least 15 to 20 shots a game. Your point guard shouldn't be shooting 30 shots a game. That's ridiculous.
Who are you saying?
A point guard shouldn't be shooting 30 times a game. That's ridiculous.
Who are you talking about?
Westbrook.
Oh,
that's ridiculous. 30 times for your point guard? When has Gary Payton ever shot the ball 30 times a game?
When has Gary Payton?
When has Jason Kidd ever shot the ball 30 times a game? Derrick Rose didn't even shoot the ball 30 times a game.
When have they ever averaged a triple double for a whole entire season?
Well, actually, Derrick Rose won MVP. I don't care about that. And
And
the youngest ever to do it, by the way.
Then what happened after? Where he got injured for like 7 seasons. I don't want to hear that man.
So you're dissing Derrick Rose?
Because he's Mr. Glass.
Don't ever diss Derrick Rose.
Why? Because he can't stay fucking.
Because he's a legend in Chicago.
Anyway, man, go with your.
The OKC's number 3. Paul George should average over 20 this season, and Westbrook should still put up his 25 a game. So the Thunder, Steven Adams is a solid center, so they still should be right up there with the elite teams. Number 2 is Houston easily. It's not really a question for me. Melo easily adds another threat. He shoots better than Ariza. He can score better than Ariza. Ariza can play a little bit better D, but he can't guard anyone on the Thunder. On the Warriors. So what difference did it really make? Melo can't either. So are you really losing anything? At least you're getting some offense with Melo. Ariza can't create his own shot. Ariza can't take nobody off the dribble. Ariza can't post nobody up.
Old chubby offense with Melo.
Melo still can put up 15, 20, and he will with the Rockets.
All right.
Harden is still going to be a top 5 player in the league.
The number 1 is
Chris Paul still. Chris Paul is still a player that can produce at a high level.
So let's get these top because your number 1 is Golden State.
Yeah. Golden State's going to win 70 games. Golden State's going to win 70 games.
Yeah, they'll win 69.
So,
they're not getting 70.
Whatever, you're a hater. Steph Curry's an MVP candidate. So is Durant. Boogie's going to put up 15, 20. Draymond is one of the most well-rounded players in the league, and Klay Thompson is the second best shooter ever.
All right, let's get into the top 10 for the whole entire league. I'll hit mine. Dante will hit
his top 5.
No, we're doing top 10. We don't need to get explanations because we just don't need to. I'm gonna get in my top 10. My top 10. Number 1 is Golden State.
Yeah.
Okay. It just is what it is. Number 2, I'm giving to Toronto because
they
are gonna be number 1 in the East. If you're number 1 in the East, you're the second in the league. Number 3, Celtics. We know what they're gonna do. They're gonna fall very short of Toronto in the East. Number 4 for me is Houston. Again, Melo's going to drag them down, so we already know that. Number 5, the 76ers. They will be 3rd in the East. They're going to make some noise, but it is what it is. Number 6, the Thunder are my number 6 team. Number 7 is the Rockets.
Number 7? I thought they were number 4.
No, they... Hold on. Oh, shit, my bad. You know what? I scribbled some stuff out here. All right, so did I say Houston 4? Okay, Houston 4. Number 5 is the Sixers. 6 will be the Thunder. 7 will be the Jazz. 8 will be the Lakers. 9 will be the Pacers, and 10.
Wow, the Pacers in the top 10.
We'll do number 10, the Wizards. So that's my top 10. I gave my explanation for the East and West, so I won't get into it, but that's my top 10.
Yeah, 1 definitely the Warriors, no question. Number 2 is Houston, man. Houston got better at Melo to me. You can't slack off of them. You just basically leave them Harden 1-on-1 all game or Melo. So Houston's number 2. Number 3 is the Celtics. Kyrie is about to show out. He's going to be a top 5 MVP candidate this year. Number 4 is going to be the Thunder. The Thunder is going to be 4 power ranking. 5 is going to be the Lakers, LeBron and them boys. 6 is going to be Philly. 7, I got the Wizards. 8, the Raptors.
Wow, that far down, huh?
8 Raptors will be top 10. I got Raptors 8. Number 9, I got the Jazz. Jazz will be top 10. Jazz be number 9. And then number 10 will probably be the Spurs of Milwaukee. That may shock a couple people. The Spurs of Milwaukee will be number 10.
Give them one or the other.
I'd give them something to think about.
Just give them one or the other.
If I had to pick right now, I'd probably pick the Spurs.
Okay. All right, folks, we're going to jump into the NFL, man. Pats versus Chiefs. This game was ridiculous. I watched it.
Shootout.
Absolute shootout. No defense whatsoever. Pat Mahomes looked very. Your phone is still making dings.
That was actually your phone.
I'm sure it's not. No, my ring.
Mine don't ding like that.
Anyways, Pats and Chiefs was a shootout. Pat Mahomes looked rough to start. Threw 2 interceptions in the game.
He picked it up at the end, didn't he?
Came around the second half and fucking
lit it
went
up
at him. Again, another fucking 300-yard game.
352. That's ridiculous.
What else we got?
4 touchdown passes.
Did he have 4 TDs?
4 TDs. 4.
Yeah, so four touchdowns. 2 interceptions. I mean, against the Patriots, a prime time Sunday night game. I mean, he was shook to start it off, but he got the shit together at the end of the half. Again, man, the fucking GOAT, man, Tom Brady. He's so much better than Peyton Manning ever was even thought about.
You don't ever stop saying those like that. Don't even say
ever
nothing like that
Peyton
no
Manning
more,
even
man.
thought about, man. So
Whatever.
much better.
Tell Brady to get his numbers up.
What numbers? Rings?
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying passing yards, passing touchdowns, completions.
Yeah.
Tell him to get his numbers up.
Peyton Manning don't even lead the league passing yards.
No, I'm sorry. Breeze played for 25 seasons to break the record.
I'm sorry that Peyton Manning came back with a broken neck to try to.
Oh, I'm sorry. He
salvage
still won
his
a ring when
career.
he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, because Brock Osweiler got him to the fucking.
Ah,
playoffs.
whatever. He won 2 rings. Stop hating. We did 3 of them.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking contribute the last like 4 weeks.
You're a hater.
Brock Osweiler saved their season.
Whatever. Brock Osweiler's where now? Oh, they're the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, he just won
Did he,
again
throw,
for the
did
Dolphins.
he throw 2 or 3 interceptions
He
yesterday?
threw 2 interceptions.
Okay, then.
Threw for 380 and
Bum.
3 touchdowns.
He's a bum.
And they won.
Oh, who did they play?
Who did they?
The Titans?
Titans.
Or someone like that?
No, they played
The Colts.
Hold on, I had it written down. Shit, my bad. Dolphins. Oh, they played the Bears. The Bears.
Yeah, the Bears are good. Yeah, the
defense.
Bears are good.
All that dog in the Bears defense, he put up 380. Come on now. So, anyways, Pat Chiefs, man. Pat Mahomes started off real rough. Came back, drove that team down, took the lead. But again, the GOAT, man, came back and fucking left it up for the kicker, and he won another game.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. I think at this point it's going to be the AFC Championship right there. That's the preview.
Yeah, Mahomes, sweet Mahomes, man. He put up his numbers, man, but it just wasn't enough, man. Can't leave that much time for the GOAT to get the ball, man. They went down and scored, but left him way too much time. And all the weapons he has now, man, with Gronk and Josh Gordon and Edelman and Hogan and Luke White and all, and Michelle, the way he's running.
Time out real quick. People have to stop mentioning Josh Gordon as a weapon.
5 passes for 60 yards. Or 42 yards.
I was listening to our local radio station today, and they had mentioned I think he has 9 catches for like 115 yards, and he's played
2 games.
2 games. That's not nothing. All his catches are coming like 40-yard fucking bombs for touchdowns.
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad at all, but he's not making a presence. Julian Edelman came back and is just taking over the team.
Because that was always Brady's favorite target. He knows the system.
White out the backfield is dominating around, running and passing. Then they got fucking Hogan getting the passes, and of course Gronk. Fucking Josh Gordon is a 4th option at best right now. He's a deep option, one time drop off pass. If it doesn't work, I'll see you next quarter. That's what Josh Gordon is.
Why are you dissing his talent?
I'm not dissing, but I'm saying like people are like Josh Gordon is killing. No, he's not killing for the Patriots, man. The man has like
he played 2 games and he scored 1 touchdown.
Because Brady's throwing 50-yard bombs to him every time, and he's caught 2 passes.
Are you mad?
No, I'm just saying he's not a fucking factor right now. He's not. He's a 4th option.
Just wait on it.
Anyways, anything else you want to add to that game?
Yeah, man. Like I said, you can't leave the GOAT that much time with all those weapons, man. But it definitely was a shootout. Michelle, they found a jewel with him in running back, man. That dude rushed for over 100 yards again, and he scored twice. And Hunt had a hell of a game himself. Kareem Hunt had 100 yards receiving for a running back, and he scored a touchdown. Plus, he added 80 yards on the ground. And that boy, Tyreek Hill, God, 7 receptions for 133 yards, and he scored 3 touchdowns. Whoever had him in fantasy, 8. He easily gave somebody 40 points. But yeah, that's definitely a preview of the NFC Championship game. AFC Championship game. My apologies. Easily preview of the AFC Championship game. I don't see anyone remotely even stopping that at all. Maybe the Steelers if they can keep it going, but Cincinnati maybe, but not right now. No, those two are clearly above everybody else.
All right, we're gonna jump into Dallas and the Jaguars. Dallas, I won't say a surprise game, but Dak tore up. Fucking Beasley finally showed up. First time in 6 weeks, he finally showed up. The man had like
9 receptions for 105 yards and a score.
No, I think he had more than that. Honestly, I think he had like 200 yards receiving.
No, he had 105.
I'm gonna have to because he's on my fantasy team. He was on my bench.
Actually, he scored twice. My bad. He scored 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, but
he had 9 receptions for 105 yards. That's a hell of a game.
You want to look that up because I think you had the yardage wrong. Either way, Cole Beasley finally showed up. 6 weeks in. But guess what? That gives the
Zeke still got his 100.
The Cowboys are what now 3-3 after this week. So this is what I tried to tell you the other week or the other episode. He was like, man, NFC East is done. The Redskins stink. The Eagles, they just lost. The Redskins are leading 3-2 in the league or in the conference, 3-2, and then 3-3 is both the Cowboys and Eagles. That fucking division is wide open. So you was super wrong on that. But yeah, Cole Beasley finally showed up. And that's the only thing I can say about the game because they've had no contribution from the receivers at all season. Cole Beasley finally showed up and they won. The Jaguars, I might touch on them a little bit.
101 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns.
They're on a downslope right now, man.
Who?
The Jaguars.
Yeah, they've lost 2 in a row now. I didn't expect that. They definitely on a downslide.
What happens, man?
But that's what I tell people. You can have all the defense in the world, but if you cannot score in sports, you will not win many games. I don't care how good your defense is. If you can't score points, you're not going to win many games. And the Jaguars' offense is pedestrian. And the reason I think that is because without Leonard Fournette running the football, that changes their whole dynamic of that team.
Yeah, that hurts.
So them not having Fournette for pretty much damn near the whole year because he's only played 1, maybe 2 games. So without him, you force Blake Bortles to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game.
He's not that guy.
Right, that's not his role to be slinging it around like that. And for one, they don't have the receivers to even do that, no way. So Leonard Fournette takes a lot away from their offense. So maybe they'll be much better whenever he comes back. But their offense is not that good. Their defense is still top notch, but their offense is not that good without Leonard Fournette. So I was shocked that Dallas put up 40 points on their defense like that. A Dallas team that has no offensive weapons that other than Zeke to put up 40 points like that. Dallas showed me a lot. Like I was in complete awe of that. So
absolutely.
Great job, Dallas. I'm surprised.
Great
job, Dallas.
Let's bring it around.
Hopefully, y'all can keep it going. That's
Stop
2 wins. That's 2 wins in a row, Dallas. Let's keep it going, man.
You're not a real Cowboys
fan. I am. Keep it going, Dallas. Next week, you got the Redskins. You got the Redskins divisional game next week.
We'll get in.
So hopefully, you get it done.
I'm sorry. Speaking of divisional games, Bengals and Steelers, man, that was a good fucking game.
That was a hell of a game. Really that might have been the game of the week.
The AFC North is
wide open.
Wide open. They're gonna get 2 teams in the playoffs. They'll get the division. They'll get the wild card. The Bengals. I heard a lot of people complaining about that last touchdown. There was no flag to be called. What's my man's name? I wrote it down. Give me 1 second. Hunter, the receiver, was trying to run his route, and fucking Brown ran under him, caught the pass, and took it to the house. Like they were calling for a flag. There was no flag to be called on that play for real. Steelers just won. The Steelers' offense is ridiculous. Next week, I believe Le'Veon Bell said he's coming back week 7 or 8.
Right, week 7, yeah.
He might be back next week. He might be back the week after. I haven't got confirmation yet. I haven't checked yet. So he's either back next week or the week after. Regardless, they have a fucking 2-headed monster at running back. Connor has been, doing his thing at running back, and now you get the fucking one of the top five running backs,
top three
in the league back on top of Connor, who's just handling business. So Steelers are about to make a run, man. I think they're gonna win the division.
Steelers are a powerhouse.
Their defense sucks.
Yeah, their defense sucks, but they can score 30 every week.
Yeah,
so
their defense is terrible.
when you can score, the best defense is a strong offense, and the Steelers definitely have a strong offense.
But yeah, the defense is ranked 21st in the league.
Yeah, their defense sucks. So right,
that tells you how good they are defensively. I mean, but
when you can score like that,
puts a point.
right?
So it is what it is. You just got to outscore them. Right now,
it don't look like too many teams that can outscore the Steelers. Not when they had a full arsenal.
For sure, the AFC North. I'm sorry, I keep leaning back and forth. The AFC North will not outscore them. The Bengals can't. They got a couple weapons, but not enough for the Steelers. Browns definitely don't. Ravens,
they're
okay. I mean, either. John Brown
and he didn't do much yesterday.
John Brown
he came back to earth. Crabtree's good. Crabtree had
John
a hell of a
Brown,
game yesterday.
They'll be good, but then they can't.
Yeah, they can't compete with Schuster and Brown or AJ Green and Boyd.
Yeah, so yeah, the Steelers, they keep rolling, man. It's a fucking problem.
I mean, I still think Cincinnati's gonna be a team to beat too, man.
Yeah,
so that was Cincinnati's 4-2. Cincinnati
the
still
Ravens is a shootout right now for a wild card.
Cincinnati got some weapons, man. Boyd been coming along all year. He's clearly number two. He might be one of the best number two receivers in the league right now. Boyd is putting up numbers, and you got AJ Green, top 5 receiver still. Joe Mixon is putting up numbers, top 10 in rushing yards, and so he's having a hell of a season so far, and it's still early in the season. So Dalton is playing way better than what he did last year. So the Bengals, their defense is solid. So Cincinnati's gonna be a team that's gonna have some say so in everything. So don't count out Cincinnati. Absolutely. That was a hell of a game though. Good win, Steelers.
Sticking with the division, the Browns, man. Browns. Damn it.
That was a laugher.
Browns vs. Chargers.
They got destroyed in every aspect of that game. The Browns defense, I never expected them to give up 35 points. That was pathetic.
Here's the thing with me. I keep hearing that the fucking Browns defense is like top 10. They're shutting down the run.
They're second in the league in turnovers.
Gordon ran all over. Fucking Keenan.
I knew that was going to happen.
Allen had like fucking 50 yards rushing. How do you let a fucking receiver
Because they kept doing them sweeps because the Browns couldn't stop it.
Well, I understand what they did, but you let a fucking receiver
rush for more yards than Carlos Hyde.
It's ridiculous. Again, Baker Mayfield had a turnover.
I expected. He's a rookie. I expected it.
Thank you.
I'm not letting that take away from me. The Browns are still a better team with him under the center. I don't care what nobody say. The Browns are a much better team with him under center than Tyrod Taylor. Not to throw no shots at Tyrod Taylor, but Baker Mayfield makes the Browns a whole better team than Tyrod Taylor did.
Way better.
He brings an energy that Tyrod Taylor didn't. He takes chances. He's more accurate. He's mobile. So, I mean, let's stop. Baker Mayfield's a rookie, man. He's going to make mistakes. He's not good. Don't expect him to go through every game and not make mistakes or throw a pick or not read a receiver. He's a rookie. What do you expect? Yeah, so, I mean, Baker Mayfield is still the answer at quarterback for the Browns.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you at all what you just said. Baker Mayfield, complete upgrade from Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor was averaging like 14 points a game. And we've literally put
20 plus since Baker Mayfield.
I mean, this last game I think we had 14.
Well, I mean, this game was a dud.
But, but I mean, he's a fucking rookie. He's gonna make his mistakes. I wanted to see what he has. So.
But I will tell you. I mean, I didn't expect the Browns to beat the Chargers because the Chargers are a much better team. I didn't expect it to be a blowout. I'll tell you that. I didn't expect it to be no 3-touchdown blowout. But I did expect the Chargers to win because they are a good-ass team with Phillip Rivers, top 10 quarterback.
Watch out for them.
Melvin Gordon, top 5 running back. Allen is the top 10 receiver. So the Chargers are a team, another team don't sleep on. They're 4-2. So they definitely don't sleep on the Chargers. When Bosa comes back, that defense is going to be a problem. So don't sleep on the Chargers. But one thing I will tell you about the Browns, they need another receiver. The Browns need another receiver. They can't just rely on Landry. The Browns, none of the Browns receivers could get open. That's another reason I would say it's not solely on Baker Mayfield. Who is he supposed to throw the ball to if nobody's getting open? No receiver could get any separation from none of the corners from the Chargers. Nobody, not even Landry. No one could get open. The Njoku was pretty much the only one getting open, and he's a tight end. None of the receivers could get open for the Browns. The Browns need another receiver. They need to go sign Dez or make a trade for Odell Beckham or something.
No.
The Browns need another go-to guy because with the receiving core they have now, it's going to be some struggle games just like the one we had today where they can't get open. So the Browns need to try to bring in another receiver.
Here's the thing with the receiver core. I put a lot of it on Hugh Jackson because he never gave Baker Mayfield a chance in the offseason to even compete for the starting job. It's Tyrod Taylor's from jumping. You can't tell me any other way. So he has a lot of camaraderie with Higgins. And Higgins is right now is hurt.
Right.
That's his go-to guy. It's Higgins. And Higgins is hurt. You see that they've been connecting a lot.
Yeah, Higgins been playing solid the last couple of weeks.
But he's out, so he has no connection with Landry. He has no connection with Callaway. It's just who's the next guy. And when you say, man, go get Dez, man, they could have brought Dez in a long time ago. Apparently, something happened when they had the meetings in the offseason where
something happened.
They just didn't want to bring him in because
you know how dangerous the Browns receiving core be with Dez Bryant,
maybe
Bryant, Landry, and Njoku.
I want no parts of Odell. You brought up.
I would gladly take him over any receiver on the Browns roster.
I was watching. Was it Undisputed? They were talking about how Odell wants to be out in L.A. so bad. He doesn't want.
Chargers.
Anywhere in L.A.
He can't go to the Rams.
L.A. in general.
Well, that's not gonna. I don't see
he doesn't
that
want to be in.
happening.
He doesn't even like New York. Is the biggest city in the whole entire country. He doesn't want to be there. He just wants to be out in LA and he wants to build his brand. He's frustrated with Eli. Eli can't throw. It sucks. He's done. But
yeah, Eli's finished.
I don't want him here. Cooper, I heard is on the trading block. I don't
know
Amari Cooper.
Oh yeah, please go get him. He just needs a quarterback because Carr ain't even throwing him the ball.
So go pick him up. But Baker, it gotta take time. He has no practice with the first team.
Right. Give us time. 3 weeks. The Browns are going to win 5 or 6 games this season.
Yeah, and
that's a big upgrade from going to winning no games at all last season and winning 5 or 6 games. That's a big upgrade. So be patient with the Browns, man. They still going to win a couple more games. Actually, I have them beating the Buccaneers next week.
Okay. So we talked about that. We're going to try to finish off a couple things. NFL Power Rankings. We're going to go to top 5 teams. Where's my hand? There we go. Top 5 teams. You want to start it off? Go ahead and start it off.
Number 5, people.
The whole entire league, just not AFC, NFC. It's the whole entire league. It's top 5 teams. We did this a couple weeks ago. Mine is for sure completely different from what I gave you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, mine is a little bit different too. Actually, I'm going to start from number 1 because it'd be easier for me.
Thank you, finally.
Number 1 is still the Rams. I know one's going to beat them. They had a little bit of a scare this week, but they're just too good at every facet of the game. They have no weaknesses at all. They have 3 B receivers. They have an A running back. They have a B quarterback. Jared Goff is top 5 in passing. Jared Goff, a player y'all wrote off last year. Jared Goff is top 5 in passing yards and passing touchdowns. So, and their defense is top 10. So, yeah, the Rams, it's no one messing with them right now. They're easily the best team in football. That's why they're 6-0. Second, the Patriots. They got 2 losses, but they just beat the second best team in the league, so I got to put them second. With ever since Brady got all his weapons back, they haven't lost. And Michelle running the ball like he's doing, that just makes them even more dynamic because Brady doesn't have to throw the ball 50 times a game. So the Patriots are the second best team in football right now to me. I don't see too many teams beating them. The Chiefs gave them all they can handle, but at the end, Brady still can get it done, man. So their defense is terrible, but when you put up 43 points, it's only a select few teams that can even come close to that. So, yeah, the Patriots are my number 2 team. Number 3 is the Chiefs. I'm not going to bump the Chiefs down that much. They only fell down 1 spot. Chiefs still number 3. That offense is amazing. Sweet Mahomes is still a top the top quarterback in football to me still. Leads the league in passing yards with 18 touchdowns. So, I mean, he threw 2 interceptions. That second game in a row he's thrown an interception. I didn't expect it to last with him not throwing any interceptions. That's not going to last. No quarterback's going to go through the whole season and not throw a pick. So, I expect it. But like I said, he still leads the league in touchdowns with 18. So, Chiefs are still third best team in football. It shouldn't be a debate. They're easily top 3. Number 4, I told y'all last week, didn't I? The Vikings. The Vikings are the 4th best team in football. Wow. And they're doing this without Dalvin Cook. When he comes back, they're going to be that much more dangerous. It gives them another weapon and a more dynamic runner. Shout out to Latavius Murray because he did a hell of a job this week running for over 100 yards, 24 carries, and he scored. Latavius Murray's doing a hell of a job holding the running game up until Dalvin comes back. But, man, listen. Adam Thielen is the best receiver in football right now. I don't care what anybody say. Look at his numbers. He's got over 100 yards receiving every single game this season. And he has about, 7 or 8 touchdowns?
We'll do that topic next episode.
Adam Thielen is the best receiver in football in the NFL this season. It shouldn't even be a debate. He got the numbers. He has the team that's winning because the Vikings now are 4-2. So 4-2-1, I think. Didn't they have a tie this season or something?
The Vikings, yeah, they tied.
So yeah, they're 4-2-1, I think. So yeah, the Vikings are my 4th, and the 5th, I got Pittsburgh, man. Pittsburgh is my number 5. It was close with the Saints because the Saints are right there. I'm not going to count out the Saints, so you can go either way with that, with the Saints or Pittsburgh, but they're definitely 5 and 6. But right now, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh offense is looking like it's coming around. Connor's playing out his ass. I don't even know if Le'Veon will probably be putting up somewhere around the same numbers. They didn't lose anything, honestly. Connor is top 5 in running right now in yards. Connor is, and in touchdowns. He has 7 rushing touchdowns right now. So Antonio Brown, still Antonio Brown. Schuster put up 100 yards yesterday. Vance McDonald had a hell of a game. So the Steelers' offense just looks amazing. Their defense, like Pat said earlier, their defense still isn't crap. But if you can put up 30, 40 points a game, you're not going to lose too many games. So, yeah, I got the Steelers number 5. But like I said, the Saints are right there, man. The Saints are right there. So, Pat, what's your 5?
All right, my 5 differs a little bit. I'm starting with the Pats. They got their whole entire offense back, and they are
over the Rams.
Yeah, over the Rams. They are moving right now. Brady has got the offense going. He's got Edelman back. Their offense is on all cylinders. So number 1 is the Pats. Until someone knocks them off in the AFC, I don't see it happening. It's going to come from the NFC in the Super Bowl for them to get knocked off. But right now the Pats are a fucking problem. Number 2, I got the Rams. One of the best offenses in the league. Close second to the Patriots right now because I just think Tom Brady's got more time with his core. And just he's a veteran. I mean, he's got way more time over. I'm drawing so many blanks.
That's the 4th blank today, people.
That's the 4th blank. What's the Rams quarterback?
Jared Goff.
Yes, Goff. Sorry, he's got way more experience in Goff. I think the Super Bowl will be the Rams and the Patriots. But yeah, the Rams are balling as well, but I can't give them over the Patriots. You got Tom Brady. He's the GOAT, best of all time ever in the NFL. So, number 3, I'll go with the Chiefs because they lost to the Patriots. Very close loss. They are a problem, man. The AFC Championship game right now will be the Patriots and the Chiefs.
I agree.
Nobody is stopping those 2 teams in the AFC. The Steelers are coming around. Their offense is coming back. They get Le'Veon Bell either this week or next week. They will be a problem, but they cannot stop Pat Mahomes. This man in the spotlight in New England, he threw 2 interceptions early, but brought the fucking team back.
All the way back.
And they lost by a fucking field goal. So, yeah, they're number 3. Number 4, I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Very interesting pick.
The AFC North is so up in just arms right now. But they're leading the division right now. Um, Andy Dalton and AJ Green are connecting very well. Nixon, I don't know where the fuck this guy's come from. I've had him on my fantasy team in the past. This year is his year. He's coming around. Their offense is just going and they're moving. They're a problem. I think they are the fourth best team in this league. And number five, um, it might be a homer call, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think they're gonna turn it around. They're 3-3 right now, which is
Go get Odell.
they're not one of the higher tier teams record wise within the whole NFC, but they just put up 40 on the Jaguars, which is the best defense in the league. And there's opportunity to go get Amari Cooper. He's on the trading block. If they can get Amari Cooper, I think
their offense would be completely different.
I honestly think they will be.
And they'll be a problem, right? I agree with that.
But we'll see.
That's all they need is one receiver. If they can get one receiver, they'll be a problem.
Cowboys haven't made a lot of triggers, but I heard Cooper's on the block. Man, make it happen.
Yes, please go get Amari. Amari is still an elite talent if he has the right team and the right quarterback.
I don't believe in the Redskins who lead.
I definitely don't believe in the Redskins. Right.
The Bears are leading the division. I don't believe in them to be a problem. And the Saints, the Saints
are up there. Don't sleep on the Saints. They only lost one game.
I don't believe in them.
One game.
So that's the top five. Everybody that watched or listened to the podcast, I'm sorry. Thank you for tuning in. Please check out our next episode and just continue to like us, continue to follow us.
Please do, man.
And support us, man. We'll check you out next time. All right. Thanks a lot. Everybody on YouTube, like us, subscribe us, share us, please, man. We need the support.
All the support we can get, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Do all that. For the last couple minutes, we got about 5-10 minutes. Right now, there's no viewers live, but we're gonna open up. We're gonna open up for last 10 minutes of questions. If someone jumps in, Dante, handle it. I'll be right back. I need to go grab something. But yeah, last 10 minutes, questions. You can
chime in, y'all. Yeah, ask any questions you want to about any sport, any topic we hit on, a topic we didn't hit on. What up, our team is? I see you. Chime in, people. Get some questions, comments. Let us know what you think.
Excuse me. Slide past. I'm jumping back in. We got one viewer on here. Anybody? How did you join? Anyways, like I said, anybody that's watching right now, the questions opened up. We'll probably leave it a couple, 5 more minutes. Our viewers seem to have dropped. Everybody jumped out. Just quick couple topics. We got the group Black and White Just Sports. Follow us on Facebook. We got the page Black and White Just Sports on Facebook. Follow us. Instagram, black_, white_, black_, white_, _just_sports. That's why I don't say it every week because it's just a lot of underscores. Also on Instagram. The YouTube page is up. We post every episode on there. Please go watch.
Yeah, definitely watch it on YouTube.
Watch. Like the video, subscribe, and share, man. We need shares. We're trying to get y'all to show us to your friends. Me and Dante, we got somewhat similar friends on our Facebook. So we got a lot of people that watch combined. so we don't have the biggest, fan base,
Fan base,
or audience. So hey, you're watching, you like us, support us, share us to your friends, man. Let them watch, let them see what they think about it. Let's see what I say: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Watch us or listen to us on the podcast, Anchor, Spotify. We're on Spotify, man. Man, shit, I love Spotify. Okay.
Spotify,
it's
man.
one of the bigger things. It's one of the bigger brands. It's one of the bigger networks, whatever you want to call
Definitely
it.
is.
If you own Spotify, man, subscribe, like the podcast, share the podcast. We're gonna shut this episode down soon. We got one viewer still up. If you have a question you want to shoot to us, type it on the comment side and we'll answer it. If not, we'll get out of here in a couple of minutes. All right? Yeah, they dropped. That's all right. Let's see. We're about that 1 hour mark.
Yeah, we made good time.
Yeah, people aren't in at this point, so we're probably gonna shut it down. Just be advised. The NBA season has started.
Starts tomorrow. Very excited.
With the NFL, we're bigger NFL, NBA guys. We'll probably never talk about the NHL. I don't watch hockey. I don't think you watch hockey.
Not much.
We watch this much
Shout out
baseball.
Sid the Kid.
Either way, we watch about this much baseball, so we might
Come
talk
on,
here and
Boston.
there. The Indians are out, so I really don't care. I've been a White Sox fan since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, see, I'm a Red Sox fan.
They're not much, so I mean they haven't been in the playoffs for years, so I don't really care.
Appreciate it, Rob, man. I ain't see your comment, man. We appreciate it.
What am I thinking? I said, football all across the world besides America, not American football. I watch a little bit, Premier League football. Some people say football, the idiots. But I watch that. I mean, I don't know how many of our viewers watch that, but if y'all got a couple questions, I try to keep up on it and
See who looking at
you shoot me them questions. Other than that, I think that's about all the sports we cover. Basketball, NFL is coming up, so we're gonna try to at least get 2 episodes a week. So please,
we're gonna
watch.
make sure we at least keep up a little bit of college football in there,
Yeah,
here and there too. We ain't gonna forget about
especially
y'all,
with the
man.
playoffs coming soon. We're gonna get in college football a little more. I told y'all about Georgia. They should never been number 2. O State should have been, and they lost. So
Well, State number
State's
2 now, but we
the
got it,
Rutgers are where
George.
they at. So we'll touch on college football a little more. Other than that, man, like I said, just continue to like us, subscribe, share. Please share, man. We need views, man. We definitely do. So without that being said, this has been Black and White Discourse. I'm Pat.
I'm Dante.
We'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.